Glory to Jesus Christ. Today is Wednesday, March 25th, the 31st day of the fast. And most importantly, this is the annunciation of the Archangel Gabriel to the Theotokos that she will give birth. One of the most important days of all of humanity in the plan of salvation. This is one of the most important days there is. And so we'll actually be able to hear a text from Father Alexander in his Diary of a Russian Priest that talks about the Theotokos herself. And so the text we'll read today from the diary is that the essence of pride is to shut yourself off from God. The essence of humility is to let God inhabit you. Through the sin of pride into which one man fell, all humanity sharing his nature fell also. And through the humility of one woman who was of our race, the whole of humanity was reborn. There's no way, and no pun intended, but when we start the pre-Lenten cycle, that we should flee from the pride of the Pharisee and go towards the humility of the publican, that there's no way to flee from the topic of pride and humility throughout all of the fast. And it's even picked up, of course, in this great event today as Mary says yes to God and sets in place everything that will happen. We could think of it that without this day, there is no great Lent. There's no preparation for a resurrection on the third day if there's not a yes from Mary. And so how critical this is. And that comparison that's there, that through one man, through Adam, that there was the pride. And as Father Alexander writes, the essence of pride is to shut yourself off from God. That could be picked up in the parable of the prodigal son as well. To leave from God, that is pride. And then humility is to say yes to God, to emulate the Theotokos, the one who gives us the greatest example of all human beings. And so we can read today, there's so many texts for the feast itself, but two in particular that are very doctrinal in their nature. And so from one of the texts for the Annunciation, we hear, "From the vault of heaven Gabriel flew down and came to Nazareth, and standing before the Virgin Mary, he cried to her, 'Rejoice, you shall conceive a son more ancient than Adam, the maker of all things and the deliverer of those who cry to you. Rejoice, O pure Virgin.'" And just the little statement that's there, that she shall conceive a son more ancient than Adam, that the one she gives birth to is the pre-eternal God. And what an amazing sentence that is, and a doctrinal statement. And one more text from the Feast of the Annunciation: "Let the heavens be glad, and let the earth rejoice, for the Son, who is co-eternal with the Father, sharing his throne, and equally without beginning, has submitted himself to emptying in his compassion and merciful love for mankind, according to the good pleasure and the counsel of the Father. And he has gone to dwell in a virgin's womb, sanctified by the Spirit. O wonder, God is come among men. He who cannot be contained is contained in a womb. The timeless enters time. And O great mystery, his conception is without seed, his emptying past telling. So great is this mystery. For God empties himself, takes flesh, and is fashioned as a creature, when the angel tells the pure Virgin of her conception. Rejoice, O full of grace, the Lord who has great mercy is with you." And the one who cannot be contained is now contained in a womb, that the womb of the Theotokos is the Holy of Holies, that the one who is timeless enters into our time, and again, all dependent on that yes from Mary. So what a beautiful moment this is in the fast, that we take just a little bit of a break from it. We jump into this great feast, all the texts connected with it. The fast gets relaxed a little bit. There's great joy. But then, of course, we continue on that journey. And as we said, without the Annunciation, there is no third day resurrection. And so we continue on that Lenten journey, giving thanks to God for that example of the Theotokos. Glory to Jesus Christ.